Good morning, Vietnam! Wow, it's perfectly Morgan-sized.
Yeah.
You can live here, I'll leave you.
Oh no. Look, there's still water.
For $9 a piece, you cannot beat it.
We're in a botanical garden.
So in this botanical garden, they have a cage. And there's monkeys! Oh, look how cute he is! He came right over to the gate. Inside of this cage, there's also a porcupine. So this botanical garden looks more like a national park than a botanical gardens that I've seen. On the trail. Check out our little sweet swimming hole. Morgan's freaking out a little bit because there's a lot of mosquitoes swarming around her legs. So we're about to leave, but I just had myself a little dip. And there's little tiny fish in the water that come over and start to nibble on you when you take a swim. And there's this one mole on my back, and they tried really hard to eat it. But anyways though, we gotta go. Morgan's being eaten alive. The mosquitoes stay away from me because I have a thick mat of hair around my legs. So I'm gonna suggest that she grows her leg hair out as mosquito repellent.
Look at this.
We started here, we had a swim here, we're here right now, we're going this way, and then this way. Now I want to show you something that I'm completely terrified of.
Don't be mad, family.
I've never ridden a scooter or motorbike before, and this was our first time driving up here. Luckily, there's almost nobody else on the roads, and I am terrified to drive more than 30 kilometers an hour, which is like 15 miles an hour.
We're going like 15 miles an hour. Everybody's speeding by us, laughing at us.
I'm pretty sure people walk faster than I drive this thing.
Yeah. Day 2 on the open road going through the jungle.
Today we are going to Paradise Cave, and then afterwards we're going to Dark Cave. Should be awesome. Here we go. Morgan Adele Johnston, riding a motorbike can be a little stressful, but how much fun are you gonna have in Paradise Cave?
A paradise of a time.
Compared to the heat and the humidity outside, I would describe this as paradise. Lots of these stalagmites and stalactites are different colors. For example, like this one behind me probably has some iron in it because it's red. And this one right over here, right here, is probably copper because it's green. And this one right here, it's really, really white. So it's probably powdered sugar.
So, fun fact about Paradise Cave is it is the longest cave in the entire world with no water in it. And unfortunately, they only let you go about 1 kilometer in, so this is the end of the road.
Now we have exited Paradise Cave and we are visiting this little tiny, looks like a Buddhist shrine right next door.
Wow.
We got some snakes.
Look at that face. Gleich weiß. Wow. Guck das doch mal an, Tom.
Tiny little
Laufst du gleich mit mir?
Ja, klar laufen wir gleich.
Ist klar.
Right now we are at Dark Cave, which is more of a activity than really a, I don't know, geological expedition.
We're gonna go rolling around in some mud in a cave.
We go zip lining, then mudding, and then kayaking. So that right there was the replica of an old bomb shelter that they used back in the Vietnam War. So our tour guide was talking about the 3 different levels of the tunnels. The first level is only at about 11 meters.
3 meters.
Level
11?
1 is about 11,
Yeah.
level 2, 15, and level 3, that is the deepest level, 23 meters deep.
So she was just talking about how all these tunnels were on the northern half of Vietnam. So all of these tunnels weren't actually fighting tunnels. They were bomb-sheltered tunnels for all the people who were supplying weapons and food to the war to live in. Yeah, and she was also telling us that there was about 7 tons of bombs dropped per person that lived here.
Both face to the sea, but you know, not in the tours. Yeah, 3 to 7 people.
Why is there a slide?
For the bomb shelter. So during a bomb, when it would come, everybody would really quickly go down the slide to get into shelter.
So back there in the tunnel, apparently 600 people lived in those tunnel systems and 17 babies were born in the tunnel. Fun fact, 16 of those people are still alive and they live around here. So right now we are looking at a map of the 17th parallel and where the north and the south were split along this river, where you'd have the north up here and the south down here, and in between this is the demilitarized zone, but there are no buildings left because it got bombed. Right now we are right here and we're about to walk over the bridge. This is the flag for the north, this is the flag for the south. Behind me is one of the giant loudspeakers that they would point at the other side, spouting out propaganda to each other.
There's 2 colors, yellow and blue.
Yeah?
Blue is for the north and yellow is for the south. But I don't know why blue is the color of the north when their colors are like yellow and red.
Right now I'm standing in the middle of the DMZ bridge. Behind me is the Triumph Arch of the Communist North. And over on this side is the south. Back in the day, now it's all the north, or all communist. It's also stinking hot.
Ready to go?
I sure am, girl.